Well, welcome back to St Anne's in Higher Openshaw. Today I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone as I have had to move the music studio over to school. As I promised you, we have had the school council in and we have done or just finished a pre-record. So you may be able to hear the school sounds in the background. I was hoping initially to allow the children to see how I edit what they said and then show them it going out live on the Spreaker network. But unfortunately, we've actually run out of time, and so the school is just about to close. It's now almost 3:15. So what I've promised them is that I will record this and upload it for them so that by the time they get home, it will be up and running so that they can get onto the internet and have a listen. So I'd like to thank once again all our children, and this is what they had to say. So here we are now at St Anne's. We're at St Anne's School today, and I have got very excited members of the school council with me. So first up is my little friend here, Scott, and I want Scott to tell me what it's like to be a member of the parish council.
It's like you can go places and interview people that other people can't.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Okay. Maria's up next. You want to come over, Maria? And I'm going to ask Maria the same question. What do you think it's like to be a member of the school council? Is it exciting?
Yeah.
Why is it exciting?
Because you get to interview people.
Who do you get to interview?
Teachers.
You get to interview the teachers? When does that happen? Can you remember the last time you interviewed a teacher? No. Was it one of our new teachers when they were coming for a job? Did everybody interview the teachers? I think they did. Did you do that? Can you remember just last half term? Yeah? You can't remember? Okay, thanks, Maria. I'm going to ask Liam to come forward next. Liam, how do you become a member of the school council?
Each child in every class chooses a girl and a boy.
And then what happens? Do the names go in a hat, or do they get counted? And the one
they get counted.
And the one that gets the most is elected. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? So you must have been very popular, Liam, because you were elected. You must have got most votes, did you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to speak because this is the radio, not just nod your head. All right. So you were excited to become a member, were you?
Yeah.
Okay, good man, Liam. I'm going to ask Amy up next. So, Amy, what kind of things are you involved in that other school members are not?
We get to interview teachers and we each ask different questions.
Okay. I think I asked before about this interviewing of teachers. When do you interview the teachers? When does that happen?
Sometimes once a week.
Once a week? And what kind of questions do you ask them?
We ask them, what do you like about our school, and if you like our
right, I'm with you now. I think you're talking about the time when we were interviewing for a new member of staff. Do you remember that? We had 3 or 4 members of brand new staff, didn't we? And we had to interview them all one after another. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And what kind of questions do they give you? Do they give you an insight into the kind of person that teacher might be?
No, you just have to choose your own question.
Right. And then what happens when you've interviewed them? Once that teacher's gone away, what happens? Did Mrs. Gaffney come and have a word with you?
Yeah.
Well, I think we brought you in, didn't we? You had to come in front of the whole governors, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we asked you what you thought of each teacher. Yeah, I remember now, that's right. Well, thanks very much, Amy. So, I've got Harry next. Come on over here, Harry. How often, Harry, do you meet?
About once a week.
Once a week? So what kind of things do you discuss once a week? First of all, who do you meet with? Is it just the council?
The school council and Miss Brennan or Miss Gaffney bring us into the library and we interview the new person.
Right, that's very good. So you meet once a week. And what kind of influence do you think you have in the school?
A very good one.
A good one. What kind of things have you changed, do you think?
The displays.
Oh, right, so you have an influence over the displays and the kind of things that go up. Well, that's brilliant, thanks. Okay, so I'm going to bring over Tara next. I've got a really good question for you. All right, let me just swap this microphone around a little bit. So now then, if you were the head teacher and you could change one thing about St Anne's, what would you change, do you think? She's thinking, I can tell. Is there nothing? Is the school that perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're doing something right then, aren't we? So you wouldn't change anything? You wouldn't change any of the teachers? No? You wouldn't change any of the food? How's our dinners? Are they all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing about the on the playground? No. You not fancy a few extra things on the playground? No. Well, you're very content, aren't you? Well, okay, thanks, Tara. We've got Millie next. So, Millie, tell me what you like, because you're quite high up in the school. What year are you in?
Year 6.
So you're in the top year. So tell me, in your experience, obviously, because you've been all the way through the school, what do you like most about being at St Anne's?
I like that we're all friends and the teachers and our lessons are always fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell people that they're fun. You're supposed to be working hard. They're not supposed to be fun. All right. So you have a lot of fun at school?
Yeah.
Well, I think, I remember Ofsted telling us that when children have fun when they learn, they actually learn more than when they're bored and when they're upset and when they're miserable. So you think at year 6 now you have a really good time here, Millie, do you?
Yeah.
Very good. I'll ask you the same question as I asked Tara. Is there anything you'd change if you were the head for a day?
We could do more activities after school.
Oh, right. Because we do a few things, don't we?
Yeah.
But you'd like to see more?
Yeah.
And especially for girls, I bet. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Millie. I've got Dylan next. So I'm going to ask Dylan the same question as I've just asked the others there now. If you were the head teacher for one day, is there anything you'd like to change about our school?
No.
Nothing?
Nope.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we've got a lot of very contented children in our school. So, one other question just before we finish. Tell me what you like. What year are you in?
Yeah, year 5.
Year 5. So you've been here quite a long time. Tell me what you like about St Anne's.
The teachers are very nice. Every pupil, and yeah, so everyone there.
So we've got some good teachers.
It's colourful. It's exciting.
Right. Do you do lots of things after school? Are you involved in sports and stuff?
No.
No.
I sometimes go after school club.
The after because I forgot about the after school club.
Yeah.
There's a school. We have a breakfast club as well, don't we?
Yeah.
So do you like going to that?
Yeah.
To the after school club.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Well, thanks for that, Dylan. Just to finish off, I'd like to thank our children for giving us their time this afternoon. I was hoping today to be able to get all of this edited and up and running while the children were watching, but we're actually doing this quite late, so I am going to do this, and I've promised the children by the time they get home they'll be able to listen to it. So I'd like to thank all our children once again. I'd also like to thank all our parents who have allowed their children to be interviewed in this way. I think it's most unusual for children to be involved in something like a radio podcast. And I think one or two of them were a little bit starstruck, it must be said. But, it's an experience for them. And who knows, perhaps in the coming weeks we might be able to interview a few more different groups that we have in the school. There are all kinds of different clubs. So, until